Another day, another video. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 18 of season 3. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. The first 2 seasons have been uploaded, as well the first 17 episodes of this one you can go back and enjoy. Now, to recap the last video, it was interesting, wasn't it? Because we ended with Damon finding some of the white oak that can kill all of the originals, which is fascinating because he found out that the Wickery Bridge is what was constructed from the white oak tree. So pretty much all of the wood on there that could be used as a weapon to take out an original. Now obviously Sage she was trying to intimidate Rebekah with Damon, trying to get information about, you know, what she's been hiding and what she's trying to get off them, because obviously for the past few episodes Rebekah's been trying to worm her way in and get this information and where the white oak tree actually is, since she found out that there was another one within Mystic Falls as well. Damon seduced her, they ended up sleeping together. Sage came in, touched her head, found out that obviously it is the bridge. She told Damon, but then she said, you can see how that's a problem. Apparently she really loves Finn, one of the originals, the one that was helping Esther try and kill all the siblings. You know, he hates being a vampire, and she pretty much spilled the beans. She told Rebekah Damon was going to go and try and get it, and they burnt the bridge down. Well, obviously Damon threatened her. Then she said, mate, when he gets this, he's going to go after Finn, and he'll be the first one that gets killed, which is interesting. And the reason why they've got this bit of wood still that wasn't part of the bridge that got burnt down is because Alaric's gone through a bad, looks like split personality syndrome, and he in the midst of all that, he forgot to bring the original sign to the bridge as it was revealed, and he left it at home. Well, Damon, smart, I didn't think of it, but he remembered that it was still there at Alaric's. He went and took it. So him and Stefan have got that now. They can fashion some sort of weapons out. We didn't see Klaus or Elijah or anyone in the last episode, and I'm thinking that they're going to be in today. I think Damon's going to go after someone, possibly Rebekah. He seems to be like hellbent on getting Rebekah, even though he's sleeping with her as well. But I think Rebekah's really strong, and I think she's quite smart. She's I wouldn't say underrated in terms of the overlooker of how strong she actually is, and they think that she's like an easy target, and I don't think she is. I think Damon's going to go after her and she's going to flip it and she's going to somehow torture him instead, which would be funny, because I could see them ended up having sex or something after it, just the way they are. And obviously the interesting thing is we've seen that Alaric again, man, he is attacked. He's girlfriend. Is she's girlfriend anymore? I don't know after that, but he's definitely got he's been possessed by either a split personality from the ring that he's holding, and I think that we've seen Jeremy as well. I don't know if they're going to try and play that Jeremy could possibly get taken over as well, and he doesn't even have to wear the ring anymore to be possessed by this personality, so that is interesting. I think that maybe in season 4 or 5 I can see some sort of Alaric transitioning over and being a bad guy, but that is something that we probably have to find out. I'm interested to see how we go now. There's a couple of episodes left. We always know it ends with a massive bang, and I'm very excited. I'm expecting somebody to be attacked today out of the originals. I'm calling Rebekah, and I think that Damon and Stefan are going to go after her, and she's going to flip it and attack them instead. Fascinating stuff. Can't wait. If you guys are too, please smash a like on the button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking my video. Really do appreciate it. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Hey, how's Alaric?
Slept like a baby. Woke up Alaric.
Then why do I feel like you're hiding something from me?
Paranoid and control freaky. Convincing yourself you're still mad at me.
Give it to him and tell him that I miss him, okay?
What's he got going on in there? Oh, here we go. Oh, get in there, lads.
Needs to have a sharper point.
Does it need to be that big? Honestly, seriously, does it need to be a big, massive? I feel like that is a big total waste of wood. Honestly, it doesn't need to be that big. If the white oak can kill them, yeah, and you only need a little dab on the end of the dagger to take them out, right? It is a total waste of wood to have something the size of that.
You guys got this under control. I'm gonna call the sheriff.
I have a homicidal alter ego.
If you wanted to turn yourself in, you wouldn't be saying it out loud.
Look, you're not turning yourself in. Bonnie's herbs are working. Klaus needs to die. We finally have the chance to kill him. But you are not turning yourself in.
Put it on. That ring.
So the reason you're alive.
You're going vampire hunting, Rick.
Oh, that's true as well. It is true, that, isn't it? Really true.
Lark Saltzman killed my father. Supposed to make everything okay. No, Caroline, it's not okay.
He's a victim of something supernatural. He didn't ask for this. Neither did Stefan or Tyler or me.
We always forget because she's pretty good at hiding it.
But who would I be if I just turned my back on any of you?
Savior of the cursed and the damned.
I don't know. Stefan just said to meet here.
Where's Bonnie?
Bonnie's mom bailed on her. Again, leave her out of this one.
Got some more whiteout.
You have a weapon that can kill Klaus.
Got
We all have a
multiple.
weapon.
Yes. They look like the shittest weapons ever, though, I'm not gonna lie.
I have nothing to say to you.
Where's our mother?
Want to find another way to end our abominable lives? I have no wish to help you, only to see you dead.
I need you to accompany me back to Mystic Falls. I have a witch there who can help undo Esther's spell. Put you back in that coffin in which you rotted for 900 years.
You'd lose your precious Rebecca.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Stored us in boxes.
At least he's not trying to make us extinct.
I'm not gonna let you take the rest of us down with you.
We're all armed, and they are all linked.
Scenario number 1.
Rebecca is our target. Keep Klaus separate.
Why do I always have to be Klaus' fate?
Because he's obsessed with you. We use the quarterback to distract her. He's lonely.
Clearly, she slept with you.
Grab her arms.
Gives me time for one shot.
No last-minute attacks of pity for any of them.
Don't worry about me.
I'm ready. Anything that will free Tyler from his sire bond to Klaus.
We have 12 stake and do this. Try another scenario.
Right, let's be honest, right, just before whoever that is interesting. Right, they've got 12 chances of stabbing one of them. Got to happen. It literally has got to happen. They can. It's not as if they can't get close to any of them. Damon, yeah, has been close to Rebecca so many times now. They've literally been sleeping together. Klaus is getting really, really attached to Caroline, so they can get close. Elijah, he's kind of on friendly like relations with Elena. They can get close. It's just, I think what in the introduction I did say I thought he was going to go after Rebecca as they seen her as a weak link, and it turns out that they are. Rebecca is the target that they're going for, which is interesting. I can't believe I got that right. I'm saying that she is smarter than these guys actually think, and she's going to twist it and take somebody as hostage. I said Damon, but now everyone's involved. It might be somebody else. Possibly Elena. That'd be interesting. She said that she's wanted to kill her a few times, hasn't she? So maybe she takes her. But yeah, it is interesting the fact that they're going after her, and obviously I think that in reality it's easy done. They can easily get one of them to get stabbed. And who's the witch that that Klaus is talking about? Is it Bonner? He said that he's got a witch in Mystic Falls, but I can't remember who is there.
You can't force me to help you.
No, I most likely could. Why force when I can persuade?
Hello, Finn. What do you know? True love prevails.
Where are you going?
I have some unfinished business with Damon Salvatore. Then you'll understand my retribution is in order.
I mean, did you learn nothing from the moonstone and the soap dish?
In it, he puts them in a shit place, don't he?
What the hell was that?
Haha, yes. Go on, Rebecca, mate. She's gone after him instead. That's interesting.
Mr. Salton was like the most normal guy in town.
Is it weird that Bonnie's not returning my calls?
So can you guess why I dragged you out here? The statue was built where we used to rendezvous.
Assumed after 900 years you'd moved on.
I don't want you to die.
Klaus's brother, Finn, is in the town square and he's with some ex-girlfriend or something. We have an opportunity. Get Damon and get down here.
What the hell happened to him?
Like it happened.
I think we have a problem.
What kind of monster would trap a
Oh,
poor,
wow.
defenseless animal? You pretended to be interested in me, and then you slept with me. Incessant need to one-up you.
Go on.
But since vampires heal, bleeding you may take a while.
He's behind him.
Bleed him of vervain. Hang him upside down.
I'm perfectly capable of inflicting pain, thank you very much.
Do I have any expertise in the matter?
You know, why don't you just leave me be?
I'm still studying the unlinking spell.
If you're looking for a way to send for help, I will kill anyone who comes to your rescue. Have a little more faith in yourself, Bonnie. Your energy helped my mother link us. Cole, how's the weather up there in Mile High City?
Oh,
Fetch with
Jess.
this new puppy. We'll be in touch.
I want to see more Damon torture me. Love it.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Elena said you have to drink this.
She wants to get it out.
Elena told me everything.
I am so sorry.
Right after I turned into a vampire, I killed someone. Killed him. I have blood on my hands, too.
Blood on my hands is your father's.
And maybe the guy I killed was someone's father, too. I'm no better than you. Take a page from the Elena Gilbert handbook. Believe you can be saved.
Mate, what an absolute strong, like, what would you say, statement, opinion, like, from Caroline there. It must take a big person to literally come and say that to him, knowing that the fact that he's killed her dad. Yeah, she's evaluated and understands the situation. Sometimes you're in a position where you can't even be yourself. You're in especially in this environment of this program where you know that there's different things that possess you that are like, it's like a means beyond your control. Like, you can't do anything, and the only way to justify it is by accepting that it is not your fault. I.e., if he's got a split personality from holding that ring, it's not his fault. I mean, technically the actions that he's took, he has to own it and he has to accept it and he has to just apologise like he has done, instead of not denying it, you know. Instead of saying, no, it's not my fault, he's owning it and he is acknowledging it and he is apologising. But as well as Caroline as well, it's a big person from her to say, I understand the position that you're in. Yeah, you killed my dad and that's absolutely devastating. But the fact is, I've killed somebody as well and I couldn't control it. And I possibly killed somebody else's dad. So I can't be a hypocrite in calling you and blaming you when I potentially done the same thing to somebody else. So wow, that's deep. And you know what? You got to respect Caroline for taking that approach. It takes a very big and strong person to forgive somebody and try and justify and understand as well how actions have taken place.
Matt texted me, said Finn is still on the grill.
Rebecca has Damon.
I see an original, kill an original. That's the plan. I understand that you're concerned about my brother's life.
If reversed, he would stop everything to save you.
What he would want and what we should do are two different things.
Oh, it's conflicting, that, mate.
You gonna help me with this or not?
To be honest, I think I'm on Stefan's side with that one. If they go in and kill him, it saves Damon straight away. Do you know what I mean? Because they're all linked, so there's no point in going searching for Damon to protect him when you could just kill one and kill all of them and protect him that way and then go and save him. So Elena makes some valid points there. Either side, that argument that you take, I'd probably say you're correct. She's probably more correct, but I do like Stefan's outlook. And both of them drop some truth bombs in there as well. Elena?
Tell me what to do.
Open.
That does look bad, doesn't it?
Come on, we have to keep going.
I feel like this is a vision.
Look at me. I am not going to leave you. Drink.
I'll tell you what, this is pretty interesting. I knew it was. Fucking knew it. I knew it. It sucked me in then. I said straight away though, like the camera was a bit different. It was like a flashback sort of vibe. So yeah, he was visioning it. But it sucked me in a little bit there. I was actually fascinated.
It's not fun when someone messes with your thoughts, is it?
Actually, I was having a pretty good time. Oh, come on. I couldn't hurt you that bad.
I wouldn't let it bother you, love.
Well, it does bother me. You use people to get what you want. It's not right.
I can help you find her. I have people who can find people I can bring her back to. Or if you choose, I can just bring parts of her back. Requires the blood of my siblings. So, Major, Rebecca, Cole, and Finn, where do you want us?
Don't mess about, does it?
Happy now? I'm truly awed by the evolution of mankind. Hey, Sage.
Hey, Troy.
I turned him
You turned him.
because I'm in enemy territory. 2 more tequilas?
Cool, I'll let your waitress know.
She just read him. Because that is one of her traits, isn't it? She can touch people and read them. She might have found out that information already. I don't think it's excessive amount of blood.
Don't judge me. Finn, you turned me. My passions overtake my morals on a daily basis.
Suo facto dox male.
It's a living life. Ravane.
Oh, he's dragging him outside.
De conjuncta suo facto.
Oh, you hit him. Oh, go on, Matt. Shit. He's a shit one anyway. I'm not arsed about him. He's gone. Are the others dropping or what? Or has Bonnie been successful? What I need to say, right, is how shit was that from Stefan? Like, he knew Sage was going to come out with him, and he still... I mean, surely his plan wasn't, let's try and attack Finn, yeah? Get blocked, and then Elena pop out, and then shoot him. I know they planned for all scenarios, but I thought that was a pretty shit move from Stefan, to be fair. He literally, like, attacked him as if Sage wasn't even going to be there, and she blocked it straight away. But he's been stabbed, he's dead, he's burned, so obviously he's gone, dead and gone, with Michael. So I wonder what's going to happen with the rest of him. They've not fell yet. Oh, it's ran concurrent. Successfully done it.
See you in physics class.
Help him.
Get me out of here.
I'm not happy with that. No, I'm not happy with that from Bonnie. Very disappointing with Bonnie there.
Did you guys kill Finn? Did it work?
Nothing worked until I see Klaus's dead body, man.
Klaus should be dead.
They should all be dead. We just killed Finn.
No, Elena. He forced me to do a spell that unlinked all the siblings. He threatened Jeremy and my mom.
And my mum.
I don't know.
My God.
I have to go.
Oh, Bonnie, you're actually disappointing me this episode, Bonnie. I'm sorry.
We need is for Klaus to be dead.
Stefan, stop it!
Klaus does not get to survive this.
I miss well-adjusted Stefan.
You remember me. Good.
What's happening?
Sage.
What's happening in this room?
What is happening to me?
Fuck.
So Sage and this Troy guy died within an hour of Finn.
It's the blood. The bloodline. They're all part of the same vampire bloodline that originated with Finn.
Vampires are
The
extinct.
originals die. So do all of you.
Wow, that is madness of information, isn't it? That is wipe one out, wipe all out, mate. All for one and one for all, literally. That's mental. And to think as well, yeah, if I was just slagging Bonnie off, literally, I'll retract my statement. She did piss me off. But now you get more information, opinions can change, can't they? Obviously, that's the whole point of having and listening and respecting and understanding information that's been dealt out to you. In one instance, very disappointed with Bonnie. Second instance, I think, well done, Bonnie, actually. You know, your actions actually just saved everyone, all your loved ones. So it wasn't just Jeremy. And even though your first instinct was to save Jeremy and your mum, which I don't know why you care about your mum for at all, because clearly she don't care about you. She's done it twice, bailed. But from your actual love for somebody, you've saved everybody. So fair play, Bonnie. And literally, I always say it, the vampires need the witches every time to do something that's successful. Daylight rings, opening the tomb, sealing the tomb, you know, binding the spell, unbinding the spell, you know, everything. They're always strong. And yeah, so I'm going to retract my statement of slagging Bonnie off before. You know, got her own up when you made mistakes. She done a good job there.
Klaus! I'm here!
Giving him the white oak.
What do you want?
Here to make a deal.
I wouldn't release the information that if they die, everybody dies. I would not release that. I would try and bargain it as a truce. Look, here's the white oak tree. Boom, you've got something that will never kill you now, and now we want this. I would never release that bit of information to them, and I reckon this is actually a good play.
What are you doing?
8 stakes made of white oak.
That's impossible.
Actually, it's not. Finn's dead.
You killed my brother.
Do I know there aren't any more left?
Because there aren't.
Go home.
He's gonna rip his arm off. Oh, that's gory, that.
Trading the stakes for Damon. You returned with Damon's blood, and Damon and Stefan returned by Catherine.
You turned Rose.
If the odds are in our favor, hopefully it won't be Klaus.
We know for a fact that he turned one of us.
Tyler.
One for the masses. How many stakes did you have?
Minus the stake that's in my brother. How many more stakes are out there that...
11.
11! So not 8, then.
What is wrong with you? Do you really have no appreciation for me?
I've given your life purpose. You only have to get me the other 2.
I get to release him. My rules now. Take your brother as a sign of good faith.
Where's the stakes?
Finn is dead.
Finn was shit
He's an
anyway.
embarrassment,
He was shit.
In a box longer than he lived as a man. He was a lovesick fool, better off in death.
The Salvatores may fight like dogs, but in the end they would die for each other. At least they know what family means.
And now we're unlinked. We're no longer responsible for each other. I'm gonna take Elena and use her blood to create a new family of hybrids.
You might not even know what Damon's is.
I haven't said much since you got back home. You really scared me today.
All this time and energy that I've wasted hating him.
Yeah, Klaus dragged you through hell. You beat him by being better than him.
It allowed me to ignore everything that was happening around me.
I'm glad he's acknowledging that he pushed her away on purpose.
I have to deal with that. I know you don't owe it to me, but I just need to hear you say it.
I never stopped loving you.
Everything possible to push you away. This is all my fault.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that you're also in love with Damon. I love you. Tell me that you don't feel something for him.
Not at this moment of time, she can't do that.
I don't know what I feel.
Before this starts, you know what I like, right? I like openness. I like words being spoken. I like feelings being aired, yeah? And the fact is, Elena's never actually acknowledged that she really likes Damon and she really likes Stefan. And I like it when she's just there then and he's asked her, look, tell me that you don't have feelings for Damon. And she can't, because she doesn't know herself and she is conflicted. We all know that she's conflicted, but I like the fact that Stefan aired his opinion, saying that I've never stopped loving you, and he's also acknowledged that he sees her loving Damon, because the truth is, yeah, even though personally I think she wants to be with Stefan more, she does like Damon. You can't blame both brothers for wanting Elena, because they're both in love with her, and if she's in love with both of them, it's a tough situation, isn't it? Like she needs to just choose one, either left or right. Whoever you choose, pick left, pick right. But the longer that you stay central, that's what's going to cause the rift between both sides.
I need your steak.
Shit, someone took it.
Really?
Where the hell is it?
Ha.
I put it right here and the steak doesn't just vanish into thin air. I'm the only one who knew about it, Damon.
Rodrigo has a steak that could kill an entire line of vampires, possibly mine.
Shit, man, it reminds me of Jim Carrey and Me, Myself and Irene. Honestly, what a hilarious film. If you've not seen it, go watch it. Double alter ego. And honestly, it is fucking funny, that film. And that is funny here as well. So only Larry knows where that is. I wonder if Damon, right, if he takes a ring off him, he can compel him, can he not? Unless he sips Vervain as well, so then maybe he has to bleed it out. But it could be a good idea to let the Vervain leave his system and then compel him and see if his alter ego can be compelled to tell where the information is. Maybe they can speak to both of them without even knowing. That could be a fascinating thing. Wrap up today's episode. Do you know what I actually really liked? Is that at the start I was saying I think that they're going to go after Rebecca because they see that she's the weak link, and then they picked Rebecca as their target. But I don't know if that was like a double bluff, but they said they was going to go after Rebecca. But then obviously Finn, he appeared with Sage in the middle of town and they changed the plan. First original scene they went after. Stefan was a bit of a rookie move there. He purposely gave them Vervain so that they would follow him out, and then he tried to attack him instantly. But it was obvious that Sage was going to be there, so it would have been a 2-on-1 fight. Even everyone else wasn't even waiting in the wings. Obviously he got attacked, he fell down the stairs, Elaine come out, boom, shot him. Now he's dead, full on dead. I was very disappointed with Bonnie with the actions that she was taking. I know that she was being kind of forced from Klaus. But one thing I'm going to say to myself actually is I don't know if Bonnie knew that their plan was to take out an original on that day, because that would change my opinion. If I knew for a fact that she knew they was going after an original on that day, then she should have done everything she could to stall it. But if she didn't know, then I can't blame her for doing the spell. And it turns out anyway, regardless of what my opinion was, that Bonnie actually was correct and I was wrong, because if she didn't do that, everybody would be dead, and then that would be devastating, wouldn't it? So big up Bonnie, you know, she saved the day. Sometimes you don't even know people save the day until actions portray later on down the line. With Stefan, when he stopped Damon killing Klaus, that would have took everybody out then. But we thought Stefan was the arsehole. Turned out he was a day saver. Damon wasn't the day saver, but Damon, when he fought Cole, you know, everyone thought he was an arsehole, but really he saved Matt. As well as this as well. I thought, Bonnie, what an idiot, you know, what are you doing? But turns out she saved everyone, so he got her own up to mistakes. I made some comments, I was wrong, Bonnie was right. Well done, Bonnie. Maybe Jeremy's coming back a bit more, we've seen him a little bit. We've got possibly, like, they kept a few stakes because they wanted to try and work out which ones they could dagger. Quite smart, to be honest, but they've been compelled. Obviously Klaus knows about it now. He's told Damon to go and get them. Alaric, he's hid one. He's alter ego vampire killer slayer proper murderer has took one. They don't know where it's gone. Has he left the house? Who knows? You know, he can't even control his actions when he's possessed, so that's fascinating. I think I did like the fact that, like I said, Elena mentioned that she's stuck now. She not stuck as in like she didn't admit it. She didn't say, "Oh, I love Damon," but she acknowledged it that she has feelings, and it's out in the open. Stefan apologised. Stefan said he knows he drove a wedge and he loves her, and Elena said, "Yeah, I love you, so I've never stopped." And he said, "I know, and I know you're in love with Damon as well." So, the only thing for Elena to do now is just reject both of them or pick one side, because the longer it goes on, then it's kind of sad for everyone. Actually, I was going to say it's sad for both brothers, but it's sad for Elena as well, because she's stuck in the middle. It's probably messing with her head. She doesn't know what side to pick. And we all know what that can do to someone's mental state. You know, if you're constantly thinking about stuff, it takes over your life. And maybe as well, someone made a good comment that with Elena, she values everybody else's opinion. So if you look at the situation with Damon, Caroline, she wasn't happy with it when she first found out. Bonnie wasn't. Obviously, Stefan's not, because he wanted to be with her. And even Alaric, yeah, when he first found out, he jumped in the way, told Damon that he had to back off. So everybody was against it on Elena's side. And she values people's opinions. So that might be in the back of her mind, that am I doing the right thing? So then when she's with Damon, she's thinking about that. She's thinking about Stefan. Where Damon's the opposite. He doesn't care about anyone. It's just me and Elena. Fuck everybody else, so to speak. And that is where the contrasts are different. But it was interesting information that Rebekah, when she was torturing Damon there, so obviously I said that they was going to go after her because she thought that she might be the weak link. Well, it turns out that she was one step ahead. She went after Damon, which she didn't obviously know they was coming after Daggerah, but she took the first step. She took Damon. She was torturing him. Damon said, oh, you didn't really think that I had a thing for you. It looked like she was a bit hurt by that. I think he does kind of have a little thing for her, though, and she kind of has one for him. Going to be one of those love-hate relationships with them. She's it was gory, the stuff that she was doing to him. His arm looked really, really bad, didn't it, towards the end. Klaus was saying as well, actually I would just say Finn's dead, so he's gone. The massive key information, obviously I touched on it, but is if one original dies, everybody that's transitioned from them all die as well. So obviously he's dead, Finn, everybody's gone. So now we're in Rebekah, Klaus and Elijah. Like, who have they turned, and who any of the big characters potentially die? We need to find out who turned Rose. That is the big question, because we know she turned Catherine, but who turned Rose? She's dead now, so we don't even know. How would we get that information? It's fascinating. It's a really good bit of it. It's a good storytelling, that, actually, because now you're constantly guessing. It's making your mind work again, and we are slowly progressing towards the originals program. We've got one season left now and a couple of episodes in this one, so probably like 25 days, maybe 1 month's time, we'd be smashing through them. Exciting stuff. If you guys can't wait for that and you did enjoy today's episode, please smash the like on the button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.